right, so this is me, and I'm going to talk about everything but what you see up here behind me, because I know what's here. All my paintings tell a story. And I had timed this, I talked to Monty at break, and I said, hey Monty, I thought this was like 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And he said, no Ted, it's 6 minutes and 40 seconds. I was like, shit, what am I going to do? We're going to take a Q&A a little bit later because I don't have enough material to talk. So you got to help me. Having said that, embarrassed myself, I do have some notes in my pocket. Excuse me while I whip this out. We won't use it. Anyway, my paintings tell a story. Everyone tells a story. And I'm not going to talk about any of them. We can do that later somewhere. But the story I want to tell you all here tonight, and thank you, by the way, this is my first time presenting, is the story is this. This is how I found out that I could paint. When I was growing up as a kid, I could draw anything. And I thought I was another Rembrandt. You know, I could paint and I could draw exactly the way things look. And I thought that was just killer. And I won all these awards in high school, and I got into this great art school called Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, School of Painting and Printmaking. I thought I was big shit. And here is my story. This is how I found myself. First day of painting class. First day. Let me describe the first day. It's all day long, from 8 to 5 p.m. And it was in an old gym at VCU. They had built a new gym, you know, for the basketball players. Well, we were in an old gym, and everybody, I show up, first day, everybody's painting on big canvases. They're standing on ladders. These canvases are 20 by 30 feet. And they're throwing paint around and shit. I didn't know what was going on. And here I am over in the corner, and I had a little store-bought, you know, Bonders canvas and little paints, and I was like, And I was good. I was good at this. And the professor, Marsh Urosky, we'll forget him. I can see him right now. He looked like he just woke up from like a 5-day drunk. And his hair's all disheveled, and he's smoking a pipe, and he walks around me like this, and he circles around me 2 or 3 times, and he goes, Ted, what are you doing? And I said, I'm painting a painting. I mean, what does it look like I'm doing? What are you, idiot? I'm painting a nice little painting of trees and sky and landscape and stuff. And he goes, yeah, I can see that. He goes, well, let's see, Ted. It's 1980, and you're painting like 1920. So where in the fuck have you been? Have you been living under a rock? And I said, well, no, you know. And he goes, do you know these artists like Hans Hofmann, Robert Motherwell, you know, de Kooning? And I said, no. And he said, well, I suggest you get out. Pack up your shit. Pack up your little shit right there. Get out. Get out. Get out right now. And this is like class started at 8. This is like 9 a.m. This is the first day of class. This is my major, painting. This is my major. So, what did I do? I got out. I was so embarrassed. I couldn't stand it. And I thought I was a little hot shit. So I got out, packed my stuff, left. Went home to my little apartment in Richmond. I didn't know what to do. And the painting class was every Wednesday. So I didn't go back the next Wednesday, I didn't go back the Wednesday after. I mean, I thought I would switch my major, you know, I'm never going back there. And so what happened was, this is the moral of the story. What happened was, I thought, screw him, I'm going to go back. So I got these books, and I read about all these artists. I was poor as a snake, a little poor, you know, art student. I didn't have money for a 20 by 40 canvas. So the apartment building I was living in, I hate to admit this, hope no one here owns that apartment building, but I went out and I ripped off the stockade fence of the patio where I lived to make a big canvas stretcher, and I did a big canvas, and I bought a boatload of paint, I went back to his class. This is like 3 or 4 weeks later. He didn't say a word to me, and I didn't say a word to him. But therein lies my story, in that he tested me just to get out, and I tested him to come back. And that's when I found out that painting is not about technique. I mean, all this stuff up here, I can bore you to pieces with the technique. I don't care, personally, about technique. What I care about is the emotion inside you, the passion, the nerve to do something that takes a risk. That's what I care about. So that's my story.